Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. We have Morgan Smith with us today.
Hey, Morgan.
We're so glad to have her.
Hi. I'm excited.
Thank you so much for joining us.
This is both exciting and nerve-wracking for me. I have not been on a live anything since like 2020, 2021. It's been a while.
Hey, like we've had people on the show that have never done a podcast, so
At all? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you're doing
totally
great.
good.
Makes me feel better. Okay.
So Morgan was sick a couple of weeks ago when she was supposed to come on. I'm almost out of it, but I'm still getting over being sick. And now Rebecca's sick today. So we're doing great.
Yeah. So sorry in advance. I do have the privacy flap if I need to blow my nose, but
Stop
if you hear me
calling it a
sniff,
flap.
I'm not, because it's a flap.
Ugh.
Privacy shutter.
Yeah.
Shutter is fine, but I like flap.
You don't like
I'm good
flap. You just like it because I hate it. Because it grosses me out. See, yeah, that's what I like picture. Like flaps.
But
I'm not. I mean, when you said flap, that's not. It's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Never mind.
Right.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
So
We can talk
sound
more about
quality-
flaps later.
Later.
Sound quality on my end is not going to be great. Apologies in advance, but we are so glad you're here. So thank you.
Me too.
I will try to sniff off mic.
Hey, Manic.
Can I go? Do y'all have like a do y'all have like a run of show that doesn't allow for like pervs?
That doesn't allow for
Can we
what?
Pervs or
Oh,
No.
no, we
we
can
just throw
do
some stuff in?
We can do whatever
Yeah,
we
go
want.
I have not. I know that y'all are going to be to some degree interviewing me, but I have not interviewed in a very, very long time, probably since me and Rebecca worked together. Can I ask
Oh.
y'all a question as like a starter?
Yeah,
Yes, please do. Would love
please.
that.
Okay. Um, Burnout Collective, like when I think about burnout in general, I think about like people who helped me through burnout time. And I was wondering for you two both, like who in your life best curbs like a crash out when you're burning out? Like who in your life pulls you pulls you out of the burnout crash out, if anybody.
Rebecca.
Or anything. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's not a person.
I was gonna say, so like in the middle of a crash out, like when there's no one else around, it's the dogs. So the dogs
Oh.
know like when my blood pressure is high or like I'm upset and they'll all come over and lay on me.
Snuggle
Um,
baby.
yeah, so like I get like that heavy pressure weight and that is really helpful in just kind of coming down. But if it's like on a bigger scale over days, it's like Jamie would be the one I call and just too.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess my cats too. And also like it's usually Rebecca. Like Rebecca's the one that like knows everything like I've been through and understands cuz like I think also like luckily or not, I don't know. We kind of have been doing the same thing in our career. So we also like understand it like work
Mm.
wise, like work burnout. We kind of like understand a little more closely because we do the same thing and we're in like the same kind of like
Yeah.
sector or have been. So that's helpful. But the cats,
Okay.
also my friends, like I do a lot of like dissociating where I'll like game. So I'll just like game to dissociate. And I have a lot of friends that like I game with and they like, we just laugh and like have fun and fool around. And that kind of just makes me forget. It
I
just
love
makes
that.
me forget.
I love that
What
you two
about
have each other.
Yeah.
what about you? Is it more pet based or people based?
Definitely more people based. I would say like my immediate go to is like journaling. I like to
Oh
write.
yeah.
So if I'm starting to spiral, like I'll just start like writing shit down. But if it's at like a critical level, like I need to talk to somebody, it's my brother. 100%. It's just me and him, always has been all of my life. And I don't really know how I survive in this life without him. I do suffer from panic attacks occasionally, and so I know that if it's middle of the night,
Yep.
like if it's early morning, if it's middle of the day, he's at work, like I can call and he'll ground me either on the phone or he's like, I'm on my way. I'm coming. So yeah, definitely my brother for me will just like tell me I know the things that I need to hear from someone and I can repeat it to someone else. But like, oh,
Mhm.
tell me I'm okay. Tell me I'm safe. Like I can hear it back, but it doesn't hit unless it's from him.
Yeah.
And so if he says it, then I can be like, okay, okay, you're okay.
That's
Everything's fine. And then I'll just like, I'm still crashing out a little bit, but like
right.
not at the level that's like massive. Just
That's a good older brother. Like that's a really sweet older brother.
That's
just
awesome.
learned. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
But
Okay. Thanks for indulging me. I
no,
just wanted to know.
I love that. I think that was really awesome. You're the first person to do that. So like, thank you. Thank you for caring about us and us being burnt out. Um, that's great. But I think too, that's why we do this because and I think we talked about this a little bit with you, Morgan, but like we get to have these conversations like well, I guess like 2-on-1, not 1-on-1, but like 2-on-1 with like a ton of really awesome people. And so far it's been badass women. And that kind of helps us to build community and like hearing everybody's stories. Like everyone's burnt out in different ways. And sometimes we're burnt out in multiple ways. But just hearing everybody's stories and like coming together, I don't know, it makes me feel a lot less alone and like that's like why we do this because we don't want anyone to like feel so alone like they can't get out. So
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think the less that we talk about it, like the more that people sit in it. And I think it took me a while to realize that, like, certainly working in HR and working in the like tech startup space, I don't think like anybody is comfortable
Yeah.
saying I'm uncomfortable here, or
Right.
I feel tired here, or I don't
Or
want to
this is
do
too
this anymore.
much.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
this
like
is too
this is
much.
just too much for me. And so like you're potentially held with like golden handcuffs, or like there are a lot of things that like keep you in something. So like I think the more that people at minimum talk about it, it's not going to solve the problem in full, but it creates space and opportunity for healing some of the like critical issues that lead to. So I think, yeah, like the conversation that y'all are starting is important.
When you just said that, what's so interesting is all the tech startups I've worked at have been headed up by men who either had wives who took care of the kids at home or didn't have kids. And they were able to just, give it 100% and give it their all because they had a wife back home doing all the stuff.
Yeah. You brought up something really critical, and I want to take you back to a place that we worked together,
Uh-huh.
um, with a leader. I'll just say a
Yeah.
leader who, when we were both there without children, and I remember us both having some sort of like loose conversations with this person about parenthood and about like what it means to leave and go to retreat, and like what the planning looks like to even be able to do things like that. Like, hey, like if you and your partner are thinking about having children, I just want you to know, like, things are going to shift. Your priorities are going to shift. The
Yep.
way that you think about, like, the way that you build things for your company are going to shift. And left that company maybe 6 to 8 months later, and connected still with people that worked there, and found out that like that leader had a child about a year after. Was like, this is different. Can't do this
Yep.
in the same way that we used to. And that company is now essentially dissolved. Like, couldn't couldn't
Yeah.
shoulder that
No.
that weight. Like, it's very easy to burn out when you are a parent
Mm-hmm.
and trying to be a leader in a company. And if you are not familiar with that, or at least trying to be empathetic, like, try to understand what's happening around you, it will crumble.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I don't have kids, and I don't understand. I don't understand how parents do it. I don't get it. Like,
If you will, yeah. That's the same retreat we went on where my child had been in the hospital 2 weeks prior, and I still had to go. So, yep.
It was like a mandatory.
Hmm.
And I was very much like, don't come. Don't
No,
do
I
it.
know. You were the
But I
only
know
one.
your manager was like, no,
Yes, her
you're
too.
coming. Coming.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Fun
yep.
people. Yeah. And they say that in that, like, I don't think that there should be like special privilege given to parents, but just like the awareness in general of people's burnout and what their specific situations are, like, that's a managerial
it's
responsibility.
just empathy. It's
Yes.
literally just being an empathetic
It,
manager. And
and that should be a part of management. Like, if
yeah,
you don't know how to do that at base level, like, understand your people and where they're at and what they're going through, and then like help them navigate and make decisions that are right for them. You shouldn't be a
Mhm.
manager.
no.
You
I
shouldn't be wearing it.
I'm always talking about how like we need management training because people are becoming managers that shouldn't be fucking managers. People are becoming managers that like it's maybe it seems like they shouldn't be a manager, but it's just that like they were just thrown into this role and they just like they don't know what they're doing. And I think
They need some
everybody
help.
can benefit. Yeah, I think everybody can benefit. How many companies have you been at where they've done like management training, like legitimately?
Ooh, so legitimate. So first of all, legitimate first time manager training that is like dedicated to people management.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at one company, and I've been in the HR people space for 10 years.
Yeah.
one company that
That's
has something
bonkers to me.
dedicated
That's stupid.
to people management. I've been at two companies maybe that had a sort of, if you want it, there's an outsourced opportunity for you to grab this up as part of your learning and development, but it's not forced upon you. It's not anything
Right.
that you like, it's mandatory you have to do.
Yeah.
And then at one company where I had the beautiful opportunity to build things from scratch, I
Love that.
created a first time manager training that was really founded on, as you come in to people management, understanding your team. That was really all
Yeah.
there was to it. It had nothing to do with like like there are, delegation and like some of that stuff that's
Hmm.
like sort of secondary, but like how do you just come in and understand who you're working with, how do they work, how do they like to communicate, how do they like feedback, like all of those sort of like baseline things.
Here's how to be a human being. Like,
To some degree, that we like to just kind of skip over and just
yeah.
assume that everyone's on the same page, but the reality is everyone's on the same page. And the way that I found that out was like actually sharing that about myself with people. So like when I would come in as an
Yeah.
HR leader or an HR business partner, I would share who I am. This is how I work. These are kind of my basic hours. I have two kids, and sometimes unexpectedly, I'm going to call out. Here's how I like to receive feedback. I cuss occasionally. I'm going to share all of that up front with
Hmm.
you. And then people will be like, damn, like that set the tone.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to work with you now. Giving that to people up front allowed them to like give it back to me. It gave them authority and permission to give it back to me. And they were like, I would love
Yeah.
to do this in my teams. And so like creating that space for that to be an option was
Yeah.
really, really nice.
I love to share, like, hey, this is how I manage, or with my manager, for
Yeah.
example, hey, this is how I like to be managed. This is how to best manage me. And it's like sometimes, like, most people don't do that. Most people don't share that, but I think it's really important. And so I also ask, like, if I get direct reports, I say, like, how do you prefer to be managed? How do you prefer to
Yeah.
communicate? Like, what's your style? And like, because I want to cater to that as well, like if
Yeah.
I'm managing different people, like an editor and an SEO person and like a writer, maybe the writer prefers to be communicated to differently because they're so like heads down focused on getting like their writing done that they won't see Slack. So it's like, oh, make sure you at me, or make sure like send me an email because I check my email like on my little like Pomodoro breaks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that's so important.
Yeah. That foundational work is really key to setting the tone for an employee's overall success. And
Yeah.
I found that I'm not gonna, I'm biased like everyone else, and I do have a heart for Black women specifically. Um, and I found that as an HR business partner, certainly leading um, focused teams, so like sales teams that have Black women on them, and that's very, very rare. I try to like figure out like what their things are and like share that with their leaders. It's like,
Hmm.
hey, if you want to keep, you want to do right by them,
Yeah.
here's how they work. And here's how you can get to how they work even more deeply. And it's just like trying to coach people to be able to just be more human and empathetic to what people are experiencing and like their differences. Um, the neurospicy folks, like try to pull all of those things out early on. And you don't have to be 6 months in wondering why someone is pulling back,
Yeah.
why they seem like they're drained, why they seem like they're not showing up the way that you expected when you were in the interview process with them, or you've fucking sucked them dry. And here's how you could have changed that. So like showing up early on in those ways is like it's just super helpful.
Yeah. Knowing how to communicate is so important because otherwise you end up making the engineering director cry at at a retreat because you answered his question the way that you thought he wanted it answered. Um, yeah,
Not specific at all.
no.
This this is like a teeny bit off topic, but you said like in catering to like the neurospicy folks and like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we're obviously neurodivergent, so we talk about that a lot. So I love that you said that. But I was just thinking, I went and got a haircut like a few weeks ago, and I'm always late. I am late for everything. I have ADHD, I have time blindness, I'm late for everything. I know it pisses off a lot of people who love me. And even when I try my best, but like anyway, so I'm always late for my hair appointment, and I don't like that because I'm like that's so fucking rude, you know? Like this is like her time, like don't do that. And I love my hairstylist. She's awesome. Shout out Ashley, I love you. But I like I like resolved to like get up early, and it was like a morning appointment, so I got up super early, which is not like me, so like I could get there on time. And even though I got up like an hour and a half before I had to be there, before I had to leave, I still was going to end up being a little bit late. So I texted her to say like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I really tried, but I'm not going to be there until like 10:15 after." And she was like, "Jamie." And then she called me immediately and she's like, "Okay." She's like, "Hey, let's do our consult now over the phone so that when you get here and sit down, like we can do that." And I was like, "Oh my God, it's like you're catering to me being neurodivergent." Like, that's so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you. And like, she shouldn't have to do that, but like, I thought that was like really sweet. And that was like also a really nice way to like, I don't know, go about it.
Yeah, and so like honor who you are as a person, and to some degree, like just say like I get it. Like you don't have to feel bad about this.
Yeah.
We can make these adjustments and everything still be okay. Like
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, specifically on a management piece, people feel like if we make these adjustments, then like I have to change the whole way I do everything. It's like, no, actually you don't. Like you can make an adjustment for something specific and it just be for that something specific and it's for that person. It doesn't as long as it's not like imbalancing something, like we're not making something inequitable,
Right.
why not? You know what I
Yep.
Yeah.
mean? So like why not honor that person and who they are and say like I see you. I understand what's difficult for you in this realm and I'm going to shift because of that. And like that's a lovely way to honor someone as a human being.
Yeah.
I would fire you as a client. I would fire you. If you like the third time you did that to me, I would fire your ass so hard.
Yeah. She really should fire me. I like do try though, because like I love her so much. Like I've been going to her for close to a decade. She's like the only
I hope you
person.
tip her
Oh,
amazingly.
I
I hope you
trust
tip her.
me, I do.
Okay, good.
Now she's like, well, no, I'm just kidding. Like I think I do. I think I do a good job. She's the greatest.
But it seems like she's legitimately like made an adjustment for you. And like she just gets it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like when you book, she's probably already expecting to some degree
She always
what
says she's gonna
you're
change the
going to
time
do.
and just tell me a different
She
time.
already
And I was
yeah,
like,
like
you just
she's
should.
already
You
built
should.
it in. She's already built it in.
Yeah.
And that's a kind like that's just being a, a great human in my opinion.
Yeah. Alyssa in chat said, "Lol, Rebecca, you meant you were firing Jamie." Yes, of course, that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Meeting people where they are is a skill and hopefully can be the standard. She said, "I hear a lot of trust extended in that approach." She was talking about your approach, Morgan, which can feel so vulnerable at work, but it's also great. But it's also to create a space where people get to bring their full self to work. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I love that. I'll also just say, I appreciate that as a thought. I'll also just say because I'm here and this is what we're talking about. I just also don't believe in bringing your full self to work ever.
Oh
Um,
no.
I've done that
Mm-mm.
once. It burned me greatly.
Yeah.
So full self in waves is the way that I would probably place it. I I don't feel that I'm inauthentic at work. I feel like I'm my authentic self. I also feel like I am my authentic self
With
in
boundaries.
batches.
with
In
with
batches.
boundaries.
I have deep understanding of who I am being my authentic self with. And sometimes that means I'm going to give it to you right here and I'm going to pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to you right here and I'm going to pull it back. It's not just like this constant free flow of Morgan being her authentic self. Like,
Yeah.
I think that that can burn you. And I would like to, I'm going to call it out in the space. I know I'm talking to, I presenting white women.
White women. You can just
As
say white women.
Are we white? I didn't know. Morgan.
white, listen, you could be presenting white and not be white. Look at my dad. I will show you a picture of my dad.
Look at my dad. Just
I don't have a picture of him nearby. If it weren't for his hair, I forgot where I was going for a second.
bringing your true self, but also your boundaried self to work, basically.
Yeah, just like hitting pause on like showing everything specifically for minorities, specifically for minority women,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes that can hold you back. And I did find specifically in the tech startup space that the more that I showed, the more I got knocked back. And so I
Yeah.
learned to be meek. I learned to be quiet in some spaces just to elevate. And then I elevated. In elevation, I mean elevation in title, status, salary.
Yeah.
And the more burnt out I got, if we're talking about burnout, the more I got up here, the more burnout hit, and I just got knocked back even more. So I would say, I think the idea of being your authentic self in the workplace is, man, I wish it could be.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, no.
I just like, I don't think that we're anywhere close to it.
No,
I don't think we're close,
No.
which is unfortunate, very unfortunate.
it is. I mean, I would like to be there too. I agree with Morgan. Like, I would love that, but that's not. Unfortunately, that's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I'm good with not showing up at 100%. It never ends well.
I don't know. Day one, when I
Never
met
ends
you,
well.
I feel like you were very 100% with me. I guess maybe a little held back, but
Yeah, it never ends well. And then you have to over explain and then you already set a tone and it's just, yeah, with boundaries. Boundaries are good. I don't
I
know.
feel like even when you are super open, it doesn't, like, I feel like I remember your interview, Rebecca, at the place that we worked together. And I remember to some degree in maybe not the first interview, but like interview two, being like kind of like nonchalantly. I was like, I was kind of open, like, yeah, I'm not happy here, but like, here are the good things and here are the bad things. And like, and then you're just like bringing people into the suck to some degree because most of us, whether it's bad or good,
mm-hmm.
people can be their authentic self to you. And whether it's bad or good, they'll be like, if it fits what I need in that moment, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
think for you in that moment, it was like a woman with a child and a family, and like, it fits, let's do it. You know, it's like, no matter what I said, it wouldn't have mattered. You can be
Right.
fully authentic and like still bring people into the bullshit, which really, like that part really sucked for me as a human. I think that's where my like tech startup honestly like started, was with you, where I was like, I just brought this woman into trash. And
Listen,
I can't forget myself.
Hey, there's something to be said
listen.
about the honesty, though. I have to say, like that alone.
So at the retreat, like the whatever he was, director of engineering was like, all right, guys, we're gonna think big and brainstorm. How do we make the engineering team more diverse? And my answer was, well, stop hiring all these white guys because they had just hired like three white guys in a row. And I made him cry.
Why
And he
did
ran
he
and he
cry?
tattled. because he's a big pussy baby. I don't know. He ran and he tattled,
Because he's
and
a white
then
man.
And I was in the hiring process for him. I think that he knew, Rebecca, I think that he knew he was one of three
That's our Rebecca.
white male, Asian woman, Asian male,
yeah,
and he won.
yeah,
So he
He
probably
won.
cried because he was like, I shouldn't even be.
he
No, you
really
shouldn't.
shouldn't have. But yeah,
You should.
that's just the kind of bullshit that it was. It was like performative. Well, they
Yeah.
didn't really mean it, but all the smart people
Well,
who I know aren't. Well, some of them are there. Most of them left, which is good.
I'm trying to think of who's
Um,
good. Talk about that
so
later.
act, so what I wanted to kind of tack on like the showing up to your as yourself. So the other thing that's happened is actually someone that we know showed up as their self and then asked for ADA accommodations for that and then did not get them, which or it was just like the company was acting like it was
There
a
for that. That was after, was it not?
no, it was
I feel
yeah,
like I know who
no,
you're.
yeah, it was after. But it's just like so then it's like okay, well now I've exposed myself, now I put myself out there and asked for accommodations and now they know this about me and it's like you can't win even though legally they have to give it. Now you kind of like put a target on your back and exposed yourself and it's just
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still job searching now, Morgan,
Yeah.
and like that's what like Rebecca was like, don't put that you have a disability, don't put that you have ADHD or depression.
So I never do. Let me be very clear about the way that I fill out applications, and I hate it.
I struggle with it.
I tell lies. I have a
well,
very American name. It is white, potentially, and unisex. My name without my previously married name is Morgan Smith. Morgan could be male or female. Smith, God knows, anything. So when you see it on an application, you truly
Yeah.
do not know. And so like I live in that like boundary. Like
yeah.
I hate to say that I lean into that. And
Oh,
then when
I
I
don't
fill
think
out
yeah.
the rest of the application, like, what is your race? Two or more is what I tend to fill out. Because who knows? It could
it's none of their
be.
business, right?
Let's be real. If we're talking slavery, the realistic answer is two or more.
Hmm.
Oh
Leave that for
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
to interpret on their own. The only thing that I answer honestly is, am I a veteran or not?
Hmm.
Which is no. Everything else, y'all
Yeah.
figure it out for
I hate
yourself.
that because like I'm such like to a fault. I feel like I'm a very like honest person. So I struggle with that. But Rebecca was like, no, you can't put that, especially now with the new administration. Like, don't put, that you have a
You weed
disability.
it out.
And so I'm not now,
You
but
weed it out.
every time I still am like, ugh, I hate it.
I know. It is a moral conflict for me as well. I'm not going to lie. It's a moral conflict for me when I do it, but also I gotta find a way to be seen,
Right.
you know?
Because
And
Yeah.
if I fill it out honestly, the likelihood of me not being seen is higher.
Hmm.
And so I try to give myself an additional chance. Like that's the reality.
have you seen that they've started asking for like video, like clips or just like
We were just
I will
so
talking about
never.
that.
that's
If any company is
crazy.
asking for that, for me,
Oh,
they've been doing this for a while though. They've been doing this for a while. Um, my brother specifically, who works in, he's an account executive or a senior account executive. Sometimes he'll be applying for sales roles, and they will ask for a video introduction or what. And I'm like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Like that is so invasive. It is 100% a way to bias you out
Yeah. To
of
yes.
introduce tons of bias.
what,
Yeah.
like, absolutely. Like, if a company is asking for that, it's not the company for you.
I
Period.
saw a freelance writer gig that they were like, oh, and also please include a 2 minute intro video about yourself. And I was like, what does video have to do with writing? This isn't even a full time job.
Mm-mm.
Like, come
Absolutely
on.
not.
No.
And I think they use, I don't know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think that they like use some of that shit for like AI stuff too. Like just put yourself into a bank of videos and this is the way people speak and this is the way people present and like they use it for other stuff. Anyway.
No, you're totally 100% correct on that one. Yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that. And either they hire me or they don't hire me, and I'm not bending over backwards.
Yeah.
That's just, it's like the 1950s when they wanted like secretaries to submit their headshots. It's
Like for what?
But
stupid.
then it's been
What does this
six
have to do
months
with
and
the
you still
job?
don't have a job. That's kind of the
It's
problem I'm
wild.
running into. Yeah.
You should start
I'm
submitting headshots. See,
yeah.
see
Get a
what
headshot out
happens.
there. Let's see. Tell us how it turns things around.
Oh, you got to make my intro video with the eagle, Rebecca.
That's
When
true.
you
That's
feel
true.
better. When you feel better.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. So you are currently exploring other options and you left your
Just
burnout situation.
for unemployed. Yes. That's very nice
I,
of you.
I didn't want to
Yes,
just be like,
that's okay. Yes, I unemployed, happily unemployed. Um, I I decided that what I was doing was no longer serving me. I used to feel really good about HR work. I used to feel excited about what it brought me. I used to feel thrilled by connecting with people, even in the tech startup space. But I have not felt that way for several years. And I feel like
Yeah.
I did have a little bit of golden handcuffs. Like if you're making six figures plus, you feel right. You know, like you're taking care of your family, like you know you can make it, you feel good. And it was the only thing holding me. Like there was literally nothing else holding me to the job. And I had to like put it on paper. Like what's keeping you here? And so yeah, I decided that the only thing really keeping me was the idea of making a difference. Not that I actually was, the idea of it and the money.
yeah.
And so I had to choose like, all right, can I make the idea a reality? The idea of
Mm-hmm.
making a difference, can I make that a reality somewhere else? And can I make the money somewhere else?
Yeah.
Both of those remain to be seen. It's only been 2 weeks. So yeah, I decided to leave what was draining my soul behind.
Yeah.
How does it feel every day to get up? What are you feeling?
Ooh, you're trying to make me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I just meant I was hoping the answer was like, I'm good and I sleep in. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't sleep in at all. Um,
No.
sleeping in would be really lovely. I think I did take like maybe 3 or 4 days where I was like, and I think the sleep in was just like burn the day out so you don't feel hyper anxious about what's next.
Yeah.
To some degree, it was just like
Sure.
I did this thing and I really don't have a plan. So let me go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I probably, in all honesty, I probably needed the sleep too. So like there was that part as well. But like
Yeah.
I just, in order to not think about what was next, I wake up every day. I mean, I keep it 100, like anxious.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom with two kids. I have a mortgage. I have the bills. I have things to take care of. Keep
Mm-hmm.
these string lights on. Um, and beyond like a couple months, I really don't know how I'm going to do in full. I don't really know how I'm going to do that. And so that sucks. But I'm also really confident in like what I bring to the table. I've done it
Yes.
before. I've
Mm-hmm.
100% created a business from scratch. And so that's what I plan to do. Like there are so many people looking for work right now, and with my background, I know that I can help people
Yes.
get get to work, even if I'm not doing it for myself. I can help people get to work. So that's the service that I plan to boast. But yeah, like I wake up every day a little bit anxious, but also like I do feel really free. I want to add that on top of
Do you
it.
feel like empowered?
Yeah, like there's a difference between feeling burnt out anxious and feeling like unknown excited anxious. Those are two
Yes.
totally different
Oh yeah.
feelings. And so I was feeling burnt out anxious, like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I'm miserable. And now I'm feeling like I'm anxious, but like the opportunity is there. And if I capitalize on it, if I wake, like I'm waking up early because like I
Yeah.
feel the grind. Like I feel excited by the grind a little bit. Like Rebecca knows, like I'm doing like TikTok and like there's some social media content like push for all like the creative juices and things are flowing. So like I'm not waking up early because I don't anything. It's just like I don't know, but I have like this inkling of a box of like possibility, and I just want to wake up early to tap into it. Like that's right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
exciting.
amazing.
It is for now. I hope it remains exciting. Like I do have the like the pressure. There's pressure on like making what you think can work actually work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want it to actually come to fruition. I'm not 100% sure that it will happen. I do have my fallbacks for sure. I'm going to start applying the shit just in case, but like my hope is that I can just ride this wave that is me and not have to tap back into that old box that like really didn't serve me.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
made you
you're putting your
miserable.
faith back into your yeah. Your faith is going back into yourself instead of some
Yeah,
douchebag at the
yeah,
top of a company.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Trying to just pour it all because that like a different type of when you start watching like the big dogs of these like what are relatively actually small companies. We're not talking Fortune 500 where like you're like we're just talking like small companies like act like they're so above you and it's like you know that this can be stripped from you at any moment, right? Like
Yeah.
you know that you know that hold on. Can you hear this? Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
It's fine.
we can hear you. Can you
Yeah,
hear
You
we
can
can
us?
hear
hear
you just
me?
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're just gonna do it without headphones.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
it trapped audio though? Okay.
No.
Yeah, letting those like big dogs at the top like pretend like I'm so above you. It's like we're the ones holding this shit together. Like,
Oh,
do you
yes.
know
Who's
that?
doing the
Like,
work?
we're doing the work. Like, yeah.
No. That's yeah, that's I mean, and one of the things I said to you is like if you were somebody else who wasn't as smart or fucking talented as you, I'd be like, but you're one of the rare people I know who I can see actually doing this because of just how good you are. So I'm crossing my fingers for you. I think it's amazing.
I haven't
I
even.
will say here in this space that I did reach out to Rebecca like a week into my I quit and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. I feel like this is a big mistake. And I think everybody has that moment and you just need a friend to be like, you're right. This is
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
okay. You're
Yeah.
gonna be okay. Which I needed and it catapulted me. I feel okay.
I'm on it. Like I was honest. If you were a stupid friend, I would tell you, don't do this, but you're not a stupid friend. Like if anyone deserves to be in charge of their own company, you're one of the very few people I know.
So when are we starting our own
You should
company,
just
ladies?
Next week or
Yeah.
yes.
Monday?
Next week.
Monday. I would just take the weekend at least, you know?
Morgan's gonna
That
start
sounds right.
her own podcast, and
Oh
Yes.
yes.
it'll be called the Why Men. Should we get into it? Should we get into it?
Yeah, I would love
Why men?
to. That's
I would
Oh
love to,
my.
Rebecca says. I would love to.
Let's get to it.
listen, I've been married since 2009, so like it's been a while for me. So I just love to.
I was married in 2008, got divorced, and what year is it?
25.
I got divorced in 22. I left him in 2022. The divorce took much longer, but yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, let's talk about it. What do we want to know?
I don't
Listen, I so full disclosure, I feel like you, well, if you're okay with this, one of the things that I thought was interesting was just like you'd be like, "Oh, can you believe the shit I'm going through when you started online dating?" And it was horrific. And I was like, "Oh my God, having to wade through the trash piles."
Online dating burnout is something that we had never considered before talking to Morgan. And then, like, yeah.
I don't even know how to start this. So let's just give some backstory,
Yeah.
right? I met my ex-husband when I was 18 years old.
Wow.
We worked at a Sprint call center together. So I'm from across the room and I was like, that's the one, like an idiot. I married him 3 years later when I was 21. He went to war. He cheated. He did all the things. I stayed. I was a fool. Okay. We had 2 kids. I have not dated anyone since I was 18 years old. Let's talk about what was still live when I was 18. MySpace was still live, baby. It was still live and active.
Your frontal lobe wasn't even fully developed.
Yeah.
I don't even know how, like, when I talk about this, I get tingly because I'm like, I just want to tell all the 18 to
You
21s,
said
like,
anything. We had
stop.
like the snap phones. There was no nothing. It was
I
just
didn't,
snap phones,
I
no
had,
Snap
I
filters.
phone. It's a
had,
flip phone. Who says snap phone?
Dayquil said snap phone, okay? Dayquil
Dayquil.
said snap phone. I meant flip phone.
I just want to be clear. I didn't have a snap phone or a flip phone. I had a sidekick. And so
Ooh.
anybody in the chat who's there, we flip it up and it twists. It was a very fancy at the time. Anyway, I met this man, dated him for all of a week, and was like, "Mom, I'm gonna marry this man. He's so fine. I love him so much." Married his ass when I was 21. I had not dated from 21 to 32. Not dated. So I leave this man and I'm like, now it's time. We're going to get back out there. Mind you, when women leave, it takes a long while, right? So by the time I left, I was ready to date, if we're being honest. I had been clocked out for
Yeah.
some significant period of time. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. When you get on Bumble and Tinder and I don't even know what the other ones are called. There's Facebook dating.
What?
There's
There's Facebook
yes,
dating. What,
that's
for like
trash.
Republicans?
I don't know.
Someone's aunt and someone's uncle found their
Someone
love
put the
there.
one. There's one. I don't know if someone else who's watching, but there's one that starts with an H that I was on. I can't remember. Hinge. Sorry,
Oh, Hinge.
Hinge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Coffee
so I
meets
narrowed all.
bagel.
Yeah, so all the things. Right, I'm doing all of them at once.
Hmm.
It's so fucking exhausting. You got to keep up with chats from here, there, everywhere, and it's like I'm not that cute. I know I'm cute,
oh,
but
you
these men
are.
do not. Listen. I know that I'm cute. But like for this amount of attention, it's like y'all are just like clicking everywhere. And so you respond to the ones that you're interested in just based off of profile and photo. And you gotta wait for them to respond. And then you're like, why didn't they respond? You're like questioning you like you clicked on me,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
if you
Like
have
what's
anxiety, it's
wrong?
even worse because then
What's
you're like,
going
what
on?
does that mean?
Yeah, and you're like spiraling, like, why am I not good enough for you to at least like text me back?
You're like, this guy's not even
And then
that
on
hot.
you're not on Bumble, I don't know if it's that way now, but on Bumble previously, the women had to reach out first.
Hmm.
So you are doing the outreach and you have to wait for them to reach back. Talk about killing
Ew.
a woman's self esteem. because the men
No.
are just like clicking, giving thumbs up to everyone just to see what they get. And then you
M-
message the one that you're interested in, and they never message you back. And you're just like, am I ugly?
Why are you here?
Men fuck microwaved fruit. I'm just gonna say that. Men
Anything.
fuck microwaved fruit. Like the
They
fact
don't
that they
give a
have the
shit.
balls not to respond
I know
is
that
insane
now.
to me.
I know that now.
It's insane.
But then it was totally different because I was used to meeting men out in the wild
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
where they look at
It's
you
so
and they like
wild.
come up to you and they're like, oh my God, like you're so pretty. Like what, you know? And in this scenario, I was like, I'm a, I'm a troll. I'm a troll doll. That's why they're not communicating with me. And I had to learn. It is so easy to get burnt out on online dating because these men,
You
I
turned
don't know.
into a detective too, by the way. You turned into a detective, which is like an FBI level agent detective. Like you were
I
poring over like, is this house occupied by a woman?
look at this,
Like,
look at this picture. And then I saw this picture on the interwebs and I 100% found a man that like we had been going back and forth via chat for like 3 days. And it was like, I don't know, something felt off about the timing of his communication. So I screenshot like his main picture, put it into like the Google search, found him on Facebook. The man had a whole family, had a whole fucking family. And it's like, why are we doing? And it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. Why are we doing that? You're disgusting.
oh my God.
And I never, and this is, I 100 burnout, 100% burnt out on online dating because it's not for me. Because the way that like my brain is set up, I'm going to find out about you. I'm a classic Virgo. You cannot lie to my face and
Of
think
course she's a Virgo.
I
No.
can't.
Yeah.
I
The
can't.
FBI agent skills. I know your name. I know your mother's name. I know it
Listen,
all.
I will pay for some detective work too. Like, you want me to get a background check, baby? $15? Got it. Boom.
Well, that's the other thing. And like again, I haven't been out there for a while, but like I would just be anxious, like, will I get murdered? Like,
Safety aspect of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would make me really nervous. A lot.
Which is interesting though, because we really didn't care about the safety aspect when we were meeting men out in the bars and we were like,
No.
oh,
It's the frontal lobe, Morgan. It was not
you want to
formed.
go home? Sure.
No,
You're
it's that
making
part.
ramen tonight? Yeah, I'd love to.
Yes,
Cup of
ramen.
noodles? Yes, let's do it. Like, we
Let's
didn't
throw some
care.
frozen veggies in there.
I'm great. Yeah, you're special. Yeah, we didn't give a shit. But no, I do worry about getting murdered often,
Mhm.
often, which is again another reason to just like not do it.
Right.
But dating burnout is fucking real. Also, if you want to just like steer yourself away from dating online, go on Reddit and just look up Bumble. And all of the horror stories will just fold into you.
Love it.
No. Oh my
And you'll
God.
realize that it's a landmine out there. And there's no point in joining into what's happening.
I tried to online date, and I, like you, hadn't dated in
Right.
like a decade, and I was in my 30s, and this was
And
actually
it was
like
horrible.
pretty recently, like within the last few years. And I somehow
Mhm.
landed on like OK Cupid, and
I haven't done that one.
I signed up.
Okay. Did you find
I wrote this killer bio. I wrote a killer bio. Rebecca like helped me with it, and like it was hilarious though because after Rebecca read
ooh,
it, she was like, "You wrote this for women." She's like, "You want to date women? I'm pan." So she's
one
like,
day
you,
women?
"Yeah." She's like, "You really wrote this for women?" And I'm like, "Yeah, whoever, you know." So I do it, and then they're like, "Ooh, sorry, this phone number already had an account." And I was like, "I've never had an account."
Oh yeah.
And I literally had to like email them, kind of like pleading, like, "Oh no, please, can I please do
No,
the
let
online
me back
dating?"
in.
And then I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And it was basically just like, "Nope, you can't because someone used my number, or someone who, when they had my number once, used
Wow.
it." And so I just was rejected, and I
Wow.
was like, "Well, that's it. I'm done."
That's it. Yeah. I really, when I want to date again, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do because I don't go outside my house,
Right.
and I'm not interested in getting burnt out again.
Yeah.
No, this is why.
But
So that's why I'm just like, I would just get another dog. I think I don't. It's
Rebecca, you remember my like end of relationship burnout,
yeah,
crash
yeah,
out.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I voice noted that shit for you, where I was
yeah.
like, "Motherfucker, open your phone. What's going on?" Like, I sent it to Rebecca, and she was like, "Bitch, he's lying. He's lying."
Marina, we're fine.
And
We're
it's me
trying not
that,
to get murdered while online dating.
Yeah, that's the other
yeah,
thing. The audacity of the men out there, from what I've heard, the lying and the sneakiness is just
Yeah.
it's audacity given like the caliber in comparison. And I don't want to be rude,
be rude. It's fine. They're trash. It's okay.
Hey, Mertz.
but like me versus you, you know, like the way that you're lying right now says that like you're set up above me. And no, no, baby,
Have you
I
considered
will leave.
outside the
I'll
country?
leave.
Have you considered British or French?
Have you
Just maybe not
considered a
American.
sugar daddy?
Oh,
That I'm more considering that. I'm more on that wavelength now. That feels more my
Mm-hmm.
speed.
mm,
You know, I want to be able to like have the fruits and benefits
mhm.
without the. I don't want to waste my time with like the idea that we could be in love and like have a life. You know, because why would we do that to
I don't want to
ourselves?
waste my time on love.
On love. What is
I think that's the name of the
clearly kidding. I'm
podcast. Don't want to waste my time on love.
obviously a lover girl. I want it, but I'm also aware that like it's very likely for me
Yeah.
because I just hate the way other people do it.
Love?
Does anyone? Yeah,
Oh,
I just hate the way other people do it.
go on.
I hate the way other people love.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
please,
not
please,
enough.
please, please
Please
go on.
elaborate.
I love like all of my friends. I love the way that they love. You know, like Rebecca, like she'll check up on me occasionally and like check out and like leave me alone, not be
She will
bothersome.
Google foo any
You know,
motherfucker you need her to Google foo. Like,
and if she's like, if I tell her like a motherfucker's messing with me, she'd be like, "I'm riding at dawn. We're ready to."
she's like, I hope he's ready to
You
get
know,
like all these spam emails, you know? Like,
she's in
let me
it.
sign him up.
Very, very much that. But I don't feel that in like romantic relationships. I'm just like,
Hmm.
you're not for me the way that I'm for you. Because I'm very much a lover girl. Like I am like, oh, I did that, and that's very aggressive. Maybe that's my
You can
problem.
have you considered
Is
someone
this a
20 years
therapy?
older?
Yes, this is therapy.
I I okay, Rebecca, relax.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. 20 years older, they
Okay,
have their
my
shit.
my dad just married a woman that's 20 years younger. I get it. I have a infant sibling. It's fine. No, I have not considered that recently, but maybe I will. Maybe I will.
They're indoor dogs. They're no longer wolves. They become indoor dogs and
You hear that, Rob?
it's
You're
much
an
Indoor.
better.
indoor dog.
Wow.
He goes to the dentist and
Is the
everything now.
indoor dog
Like
present? Do we should we hear from him
the
or
indoor dog is streaming from the other room.
God, he knows how to use a computer?
that's amazing.
Wow.
God, he's so well. Did you do that? He's so well equipped. That's
It's amazing.
amazing.
I'm
It's
just
amazing.
saying,
Good job,
older, like
Rebecca. Good
Where do
job.
we find the indoor dogs for the ones who are burnt out on the young dogs, the pups,
The pups. The
work,
puppies.
the puppies?
work, work,
No, no, no,
AA
no, no.
Don't
meetings.
go to
It's
work.
not. She
That's
doesn't
so
work. She just quit her job,
I
Rebecca.
know, I know.
Are you not listening? I'm literally
No, I
unemployed.
know, I know. I know, I know.
Sorry.
A hospital, you could find a nice old doctor. A nice old
I don't
doctor.
have insurance. What the fuck I'm gonna do in a hospital?
Yeah.
That's
Just like go
looks
walk
sad.
around.
Besides
Just go walk
collect
around.
another bill.
Scope them out.
Oh, y'all. So I'm never gonna find this. It's
Who
out
wants
of
to
the
find
question.
them? Really, like no one goes to bars anymore, right?
I
You're
know.
Who goes to
Everyone gets
bars?
hangovers at this age. That's what I mean. Like everyone's had hangovers at this age. So like, where do you go? Where are they?
Where do you go?
I'm at home.
Why are they not coming to me like DoorDash? Is there not a DoorDash
Ooh, DoorDash, but for dating.
for men?
And you can
But that sounds
order.
dangerous as
That's an
fuck.
escort,
Wait,
though.
I think no. Wait, hold on. I think that's
That's
Grinder.
That's crazy.
I think
I think that's
I
Grinder.
think that's Grinder.
What?
I'm pretty
What
sure
are
that's
you talking about?
Grinder.
Grinders for gay men.
No, I know, but like they just let you know that a man is near, right? So
Right.
like,
No,
is
but I'm
it? Oh,
saying I want a delivery of men.
oh, okay, yes. Well, see, but then they can't come to your
But
home because that whole
that's
get murdered
dangerous.
thing. I
Yeah,
know.
the murdery part of it is how do we
Maybe
just
like
get
they have
them
to wear a blindfold
close
and then like
by
a car takes them to you.
and you just see, you ask a couple of questions and then you
Yeah.
dismiss.
Yeah.
That's very involved.
And then you dismiss. I like how you're like already dismissing. You're like, you ask a couple questions
I'm
and then you
listen.
just dismiss.
We gotta check some people off real quick, real quick. This is very involved, but there's potential.
Elder millennials
But
are
how do we get
transitioning to
them?
dry bars.
How do we get them just like to a singular location? Doesn't have to be your house. You pick a location
She's
and
talking
you.
about Man Island. Remember, Rebecca?
What is this? What
Oh,
the
oh
fuck?
man,
All of my
That's
ideas are taken.
all of
no,
my
no,
ideas.
Man Island. No, Man Island is a subset of White People Island. So that's the one where like all
What?
men,
We just put
why
all men on an island.
all men like Trash Island in New York. You just put all the men on there, and in order to come
White People
back,
Island is yeah, that sounds beautiful. Okay, go
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
in order to come back, they have to like prove that they're not assholes. So, like that's the only way they get off like
Mm.
Man Island.
Still sounds testy, but go on.
I know. Well, no,
That's it.
that's all I came up
That's
with.
all. Yeah.
That's it.
That's as
Oh,
far as we
okay. And
got.
so potentially we bring said verified men back.
Yes.
Rob says,
Yes.
that's how America started.
God damn it. Not wrong.
No, not wrong.
There's no way to do any of this, y'all. We're fucked.
What about brunch? 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 Golf?
Golf.
Have you ever been to a brunch in a girls group and any sort of man around?
Gays. The gays. The gays. I know.
It's like they're either the gays or men that are already fucking erect.
We
and
need
it's like,
more
why,
men
we're just
who like to
drinking
brunch.
mimosa. Like, why are you here doing
What about the
this?
dog park? Dog park?
I find that men alone who own dogs, just men, have unkept, unruly dogs. This was my ex. Men who are partnered and have dogs are well behaved. They're beautiful. They're lovely.
Widowers support group.
Yes, I think that's it.
Ooh.
That's it.
Yeah, just
Because they
pretend
wanna
your
be
ex-husband's dead.
yes. They want to be wifed up
Then
because
but you'll never be as good. And I will in my mind. I'm anxious in my mind. I'm like,
yeah, but she's dead.
I know
She's not
she's
coming back.
gone. I know she's gone, but I'll never be. But I do. You're on to something there, though.
I'm just so rich and I don't have a wife to spend money on.
I don't know what to do. You're like, oh, me either.
Oh, I will help you.
And my wife was so rich, and now I have all her money.
My tires are going bald.
I don't know why this man sounds like an old lady, but he does.
Widower support group. So like anything, or like, there's got to be so at your kids' school, like, are there dads who bring their kids? Can you suss out there, like, start talking to some of the moms?
Anyone that I'm like even lightly attracted to.
Marina in chat had a good
I literally
idea.
went to an. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I want to hear this.
Oh, Marina said, have you tried the Meetup app? So I tried that because it's not really for dating, but it's just called Meetup. And I tried that when I first moved to LA 10 years ago because I was like wanting to find friends. Yeah. So you can search for like things you enjoy. Like if you enjoy going for hikes, if you enjoy, like my thing was like I looked for like gamers. So I joined this like women's board game group that met like once a week. That was really cool. And you can do that and like
Okay.
through that just like meet more people. Yeah.
I'm downloading it now.
Nice.
Widowers in my area.
Here's the thing though, I live in
Hot
a like
widowers in my area
mid-size,
now.
I live in like a mid-size Midwestern town. So like 180,000 people, Missouri. The pickings
Oh,
are
Missouri.
real slim, baby.
You can find your
I'm telling
people.
you,
Especially for people who want someone that looks like me. My ex is long distance. He is from Baton Rouge. Um, it's so hard, and that's why I'm just
Yeah.
like I think I'm burnt out on the process because I'm gonna go off on this tangent.
Yeah.
please.
In a small town that is largely white, you're a black girl. You will have guys that like click on you because they think they're interested in black girls, or like they're like sort of fetishizing in some way, shape, or form, or like I'm full figured, I don't know what you want to call it, plus size, whatever. And you have people that just like fit that mold that think they want to try it.
Yeah.
And then most of them will tap out like in conversation. And that's usually like they were just using the app for comfort or entertainment or whatever. Those will go. But there's the few that like get beyond that far to where like you're having an in-depth conversation to some degree and you're like, I want to go on a date. And either you meet them or they decide that they don't want to. And it's a
Oh.
real like self-esteem killer
Yeah.
because it's like I was interested and I thought that I was into that, but it's like, no, I wasn't. I actually wasn't your type. You thought that you wanted to, it's like I wanted to try you on for size to some degree. And it just like sucks.
Yeah.
And you just get like, I'm tired of doing that. It's different in bigger cities. And that's actually how I met my now ex was I was in New Orleans for a girls trip and I happened to my location was on, so I was matching with all of these men in New Orleans, and I matched with him, and that's how we came to be. But like, I've never found here that it's worked out, and like,
Yeah.
I just know that I'm like burnt out on the idea of like dating in a small town. It just
Yeah.
feels like no one is truly interested in like.
Okay, hear me out. A matchmaker.
I mean, it's not something I'm not opposed to it. It's not something I've ever tried. I don't know.
Me
Like,
either.
I wouldn't even know like where to find a match.
New York City.
Is it for like big cities?
And like the Jewish community has a ton of matchmakers. Yes.
Yeah, like I'm just like I wouldn't even know where to start. I assume there's a fee to that, it's like a significant fee.
Sure. Yeah, I'm
But
sure.
but they know the rich men and they can set you up with the rich men.
I'm still a lover girl. I'm not gonna lie. Despite like all of my disdain and burnout from, I am still a lover girl that just wants the like
That's me.
the thing.
But
You
again,
know, I want the
an older
thing.
guy. They grew up in different times.
Yes.
They'll still bring you flowers. They still have nice manners.
All of
They're
yeah.
80.
They're 80.
Okay, you're going above and beyond where I'm willing, but yes, I see where you're tracking, and I can be on that. I can be on that wavelength. Yes,
Mhm.
100%. I do
Plus,
just
they
think
usually
that
don't have
like,
kids.
Hmm?
or they have kids my age.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
When it, how are you just gonna shake that off, Rebecca?
Listen, some of us have stepdaughters who are 5 years younger than us. It's fine. It's fine.
Some of us are
Wait,
grandmothers, you know?
do
Some of us are grandmothers already.
wait, wait, are you? Did I not know that?
Tell.
Wait, okay, we'll talk about this offline.
It's fine. Rob had a daughter. Rob was teen mom. He had a daughter. We're similar in age by 5 years. And then she had two kids. So he's grandpa.
My my stepmom's 43.
Oh.
I'm
Mm.
35. I'll be
Yeah.
36 this year.
We met when
My
she was
my
like 17. If it make that doesn't make it any better. You know what? Never mind.
I just
Anyone in chat have any suggestions for a
No.
man for
No.
Morgan? Look at her. Look at how cute she is, and
So fucking smart.
she's smart as fuck.
5'5", weight's not important.
Gorgeous. Great
Bachelor's
taste.
degree, unemployed, 2 kids. We're selling ourselves tonight.
Great
Yeah,
taste in wine.
Decent. Anything 13.99 and up will do.
yeah.
Yeah. I genuinely and here's the other thing. You're a whole different person now than you were when you started dating your ex. Like you're a lifetime apart from who you were back then.
I would argue. So I think this is a thing about. I want to. I keep trying to like go back to burnout. I would argue that when I met my ex, I was at the best that I could have been. I so I left my ex-husband at like I knew I wanted out. I had thought about it. It was calculated. I hate to say that, but like when you have 2 kids, like you have to be to some
Yeah.
degree calculated about it. Like I knew that I was ready to go. Here's why. I like mapped it. When I spent 9 months solo, but I also knew that I was ready to date. I knew that
Hmm.
I was ready to get back in there. I was physically fit. I was in the gym. I had all of my shit together. I just bought a house. I'm like I was so good. I was making the most money I'd ever made as well. The company that I was working for, like I was at the top of my game. Um, and I like found myself just decline in a relationship. I give so much in love that everything else around it dissipates to
Oh.
some degree. And I think that that was the problem in like my marriage. And I think that that is where the burnout in relationships comes from me is that like I pour
So you need more
until my
boundaries
cup
in
is empty.
relationships.
100%. I pour until I have nothing with the expectation that the person on the
They're
Hmm.
other side is going to pour
yeah,
back
right. And they
and then
don't.
they don't.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, well I'm burnt out of pouring. Well, yeah, you're empty. Like, duh, like that's the way that it works if no one else is pouring into you. So I'm just like I've seen that so many times for myself that I it's gonna take me a long time of like figuring that part out.
Yeah.
See, and I'm not being funny, like what you were just describing, it's like, oh yeah, that's what we do. Like that's what best friends do. Like that's like I get that reciprocal point and I'm like, well, then she needs a wife. Because it's like you're not gonna find that with men, you
Okay. No,
Morgan, you want to
at
get
all.
it
married
doesn't have
maybe? Should we just get married, me and you?
listen, me and my brother went out to eat the other day on Cinco de Mayo and I was just like, I am bi. I'll say this, I find myself sexually attracted to women, but I don't find myself romantically attracted to women. So I find that like you want to do some things, women, yes. You want to like partnership, build a life, typically men.
Yeah.
But I was like, I wouldn't mind at this point, like the fact that men just continue to fail in the areas that like
Hmm.
I want partnership to be. I'd love to just create a partnership with a woman and both of us just have like fun.
Hmm.
We just have fun in other places, other people, but like our main partnership is us.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's a win-win for everyone, to me personally,
Yes.
from what I've seen. Like it's just like we get each other, we're both like, especially like if me and the other woman, we both have children, like we're just putting into the household in the same
Yeah.
ways and like you don't feel
You
drained.
share a
I feel
village.
drained. Yeah, you're just creating a village. And
It
like
always
in
comes
the
down to
village,
that. Every
there's
episode
some
we do.
visiting men.
Well, that's what Jamie and I talk about. Like, if Rob goes, then she comes live with that. Like, that's what I mean. Just like
Yeah.
you
This
live
is
with
how
your
we
best
do things.
friend. Right.
I mean, I think you would have to
Yeah.
come here
It needs
though.
to be a thing.
No,
She
sorry.
said
Then
no.
maybe Jamie's never.
But my niece and nephew.
No, it's fine.
You're
We'll
gonna.
figure it out.
Everyone's
We'll
gonna.
figure it out.
No, it's fine.
It's about compromise. That's what relationships are about.
Yeah,
Compromise.
it's true. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a no
Rebecca doesn't think
compromise.
relationships are about compromise. She doesn't understand that.
She said,
Compromise.
"Can't do that. Can't do that. That's too much."
Is there, I mean, are you getting anything out, like, is there a part of you that enjoys the singleness? Like, is there a relief in like not having to be with someone? And I don't mean that meanly. I just mean that like, is there, you only get to focus on you?
I feel. I do feel like I have more quiet moments. I think when you're partnered, especially with children, you work, the after work hours are dedicated to kids, and then the after kids hours, you feel guilty to some degree that you haven't poured into your partner at all. So you give those
Mm-hmm.
hours to them, and it's like nothing left for you. And so I do find solace and peace in the kids go to bed, and it's just me.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and I've made it very, I have made a commitment to not, I'm not joining apps, I'm not dating, I'm not doing anything for at least 6 to 9 months. So I'm not texting anyone. I'm not I'm not consumed in anyone but like what I want to do in those hours.
Yeah.
And if that's pouring into my social media because I want to grow that, or it's pouring into my side hustle, I can do that. Or if I just want to go the fuck to sleep, I can do that. So I
Yeah.
do find peace, and there's a little very small subsect of my life that used to go to someone else that I get back for me.
You're filling yourself back
Yeah.
up. That's really
A little
important.
bit. I would still like more, and I'll have to figure out how to create that more. But for right now, this little bit does feel like something really significant for me
And
to wear.
needed.
I have
Yeah.
had,
Necessary for
yeah, I
you.
haven't had any of it. So that part's nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's lonely too,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
but there's something nice. There's something nice about being lonely right now. Like there's something nice about being lonely. For right now, I'm sure it will get heavy at some point, but right now there's something nice about feeling lonely.
Hmm.
Is it because of like the possibility of what's to come? Is that like the nice part?
Maybe I don't even think I'm like considering what's to come right now. I think I'm just like it feels nice for the first time to not want comfort from anyone but myself.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like usually when I'm lonely, I'm like turning to someone very specific. Like, when you're a child, you're lonely, like you turn to your parents or like your best
Yeah.
friend. You're like, and I don't, in this season, I'm not doing that. Like when I'm lonely, I'm just like, I just sit. And it's all like, I just like don't want to fill the space. And there's something like comforting about that. Like I'm
I
not
think
turning to anyone.
I think it's just the whole like being comfortable with yourself and being, I know this sounds super fucking cheesy, but like being,
Fluffy and,
yeah, being able to like sit with yourself and being able to be alone and like,
I had never been able to do that before.
yeah. I think that's really
Being alone has
important.
always been uncomfortable for me, and I fear it, which is maybe why I've held on to relationships for so long.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would let myself get to burnout in relationships because
The
I like
fear
the
of
comfort of
being alone.
having someone, and I fear being by myself. Whereas now it almost feels really easy to just like cut some shit off because I'm like, I actually feel okay right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think this is good. Like, I literally
This
think you're
feels fine.
healing. Like, I think you're just healing
Yeah.
yourself. And I think that's great. I was going to say, and you don't have to answer, and I don't mean this the way it sounds, but like, are you in therapy?
Not at the moment. I had been on a sort of 2 year stint of therapy. Um, I cut my therapy off when I injured my knee. That's what I significantly injured my knee. I had a full knee reconstruction, and I
Oh,
had to
God.
sort of financially swap PT
PT.
for regular therapy, mental therapy versus physical therapy.
Yeah.
So, price wise, I had to pick one or the other. Physical therapy was more important at the time,
Yeah.
and I had not yet switched back. But the work that we did prior to surgery encompassed everything that was happening in my life at the time, which included this partnership with um, now ex.
Yeah.
And that work has carried me through. Rebecca knows we broke up and got back together.
Yeah.
Has carried me through the us getting back together and then breaking up again. So um, I will go back when
Yeah.
finances
Right.
sort
Yeah,
of
of
things.
course. I was just thinking like I feel like this is definitely something that like I know I've personally worked on like with my therapist and also yeah, just leaning on your village, leaning on your besties, leaning on your friends, leaning on old coworkers like and talking about
I
it.
think it's amazing, like how you find support in old coworkers. I
Mhm.
have like the majority of my like really close friends now have all come from my relationships in toxic workplaces.
Like war.
Rebecca,
Same.
Erica, I'll call out Shanita, Rachel. I have a like girl gang
Mhm.
that all came from like toxic workplaces, and you just figure out how to support each other, and then you just carry that on through like everything else that happens
Yeah.
in your life. So like finding your people through like once you figure out that you are in like potential burnout space, finding your people that are like tangential to that is really important.
Yeah, no, it's super true. I I'm sorry you're going through this, but I I am genuinely so excited for you. Like I am so excited to see like what's gonna happen next. I'm so excited to see what you're doing. Like I said, you're one of like the smartest, most capable, most talented people I know, and I can't wait. Like it's gonna be amazing whatever you decide to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate that. I think it's hard. It's almost hard to hear, that people are excited about what you could do or what's possible. Because honestly, like sometimes I take leaps and I'm not really sure about like what's next. I 100% did this without being sure of what was next or what I could do or what I wanted to do,
But what you
and I still don't know.
yeah.
Go.
I was just going to say like but what you are sure of is that like you were in a shitty situation that was burning you out,
Yeah,
that was killing you, and that could be both work and relationship.
yeah,
And you got out of that. And that like that's
yeah,
amazing. I mean, I know that it's very scary like to not know what's next. And that's still of course that's going to be there and like you're going to be scared and you're going to be anxious, but you're still better for it because you got yourself away from that and out of that.
yeah. It's weird. I quit everything all at once. I feel like I quit everything that like wasn't serving me all at one time. So, I quit a relationship, I quit a job, I quit um, some habits that weren't serving me. And while all of that has brought to some degree some distress, and I think that that's normal. You're breaking away from things that you're used to. It's going to
Yeah.
cause stress. It's also caused like a shit ton this year. So like I am excited about what's next. I'm also like fucking terrified. Maybe this shit doesn't work out. Maybe I can't mortgage in 2 months. But I'm confident that me and God will work it out and it'll be fine somehow, some way. It's
Yeah.
better, whatever happens, it's better than where I was at
Yeah.
mentally
Yeah.
before. It's better. And that's enough for
You're working for you. You're not working for somebody else who doesn't deserve your work. You're
yeah.
working for you, which
And I've
is
done
so
that
different.
before. Like that's how I started
Yeah.
in the like work from home space was working for myself. And that's how I like proved myself to get into the tech startup space. So like I feel like just like going back to my roots to some degree.
Yeah.
And like it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. I'm trying to like say that in a confident way. It'll be all right. I'm confident that it's gonna be okay. That like
Let's get your brother on here. Can we call your brother really quick? Have him tell you it's going to be okay.
he would be like,
That's what you need.
you already know. 100, he would be like, you know what it is. Like
You're going
I
to be
got you
okay.
regardless. You're gonna be fine. So yeah, I got my people in my corner and and one of those people in my corner is Rebecca. And I am super grateful for that. And the journey of like burnout and hardship and all of the shitty stuff that happened in my career, like I've come out on the other side with like some really phenomenal people that I get to call friends for the rest of my life. And that part like makes it feel really worth it. Like the I can't tell you I'm sure, Davey, like the things that me and Rebecca have talked through and like worked out on a late night when I'm just like, I've got no one else right now. I need you. And like having those sorts of people in your corner, like that's what comes from some of these like hard moments. I'm not saying anyone should stay in hard moments to like gain those friendships, but that's what comes out of it. Like
Yeah.
you're sort of bonded for life, and
Yeah.
that part's pretty cool.
Agree.
Yeah, I mean trauma bonded, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Bonded, and
Best way to
I
be.
accept
Best way
that.
to be.
Listen, I feel like the majority of like I would argue that the majority of like super close relationships are trauma bonded.
we did go to war.
I would
That's what it feels like.
hard to find a relationship in my life that has been like, oh, we just met and it was good. I can't really think of any.
Those don't last.
Yeah, no. No. I no, we just met and it was fine. Nope.
Nothing's ever
That I
fine.
still have? No. All of the ones that have stood like the test of time have been like, no, we went through some shit.
We've
It
been
was
through it.
trauma.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks to say, but like that's the reality of like good relationships are built on, unfortunately, shit storms.
Yeah,
Trauma.
you're forged in hellfire and misogyny and the patriarchy.
That's
Oh,
horrible. And the way that you just put it
sorry.
makes me cringe for everyone involved.
But I do think that's why women tend to like group up together like that
Click
because
up like that. Yeah.
we have to
It just
because
makes
no one else
sense.
is going to. Mhm.
It's a survival instinct, I think. To just
And we
like
all just see
Yes.
each other looking like this, about to lose our shit. We can see it in our eyes.
I
And we're
think
like,
have y'all listen, when you're in like a Zoom, I worked remotely for 10 years, but when you're in like a Zoom call with a bunch of women, you can just see it on their faces when everyone is just like,
The
or
cameras
the
go off
cameras
one by
start going
one.
off. When they start
mm-hmm,
going off, you're
mm-hmm.
like, everybody's thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
These bitches are on it. They're all on
My
it. Yeah.
friend messaged me on the other day. It was just all caps FACE face, and I was like, oh shit,
Put it back together.
because I
Oh,
forgot myself. But
Face.
face.
that is so fun. Yeah, no, it's so real. Like, you can point it out with the women in the room, and when the cameras start going off, you're like, ooh, some shit is popping off
Yeah.
right now. Like what's happening?
It's literally
Or when you
just
see people
like,
just like looking off and just typing like
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you know they're
swearing.
over there.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like slacking
that's my
their
favorite.
friend.
I love those moments,
Oh
honestly.
yeah.
Unless you are on the receiving end of it. Have you ever been on the receiving end of it?
No, because my meetings are 7 minutes. We're in, we're out. There's no lingering.
So I've been like the voice of the company before, right? Where
Oh yeah. Ugh.
posting the all hands. I'm delivering a message that I haven't really, it's not my message, but I'm delivering the message. And I'm always watching the faces and like you see
Oh
the
my
like
God.
and you're like, oh, it's not. I knew it wasn't gonna land. I told y'all it wasn't gonna land.
Mm-hmm.
And you just
No.
see it. That's a different feeling where you're like, it's going badly,
But
going
that's also
badly.
like
You have to like,
you're kind of just
oh
the
no,
messenger, you know? And you're like,
the message. I bet, yeah, like
But they
part of
literally shoot the messenger. There's a whole saying about that. They hate the messenger.
being in
No.
HR is being the messenger, and you have to deliver what you have to deliver. And sometimes that means you're in a Zoom and you're witnessing people being mad about what you're delivering, and they're
mm-hmm.
talking about it, and you're like, I knew this was going to happen, but I can't stop it. So
Oh my God,
that's a
no.
different feeling. That's a
Yeah.
different feeling. It
I don't think
sucks.
I've ever had that. I
I don't
that
think
would
I have
just
either.
that would destroy my like that my anxiety
And
would be at 1,000.
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Oh,
it's hard to keep on. You just have to like block everything. You have to block everything out. You have to, because it won't stop.
God. Oh my God. I didn't even think about that, Morgan. That's terrible.
Yeah.
No, thank
But there's
you.
always like a good one in the room that knows that you're delivering the message. That'll
Mm-hmm.
like message you privately, like, "Girl, you're okay. You're okay. Just keep going." And
Yeah.
like those people, they save you in those moments because
Yeah.
it sucks to be that person.
I like it. I especially like it because I have played the long game and all the connections I've made at the terrible companies I've been at, I've just kept. And now
Yeah,
we have hired two of them specifically for my team. And I sold them from their companies and then
Oh,
stole another one from another company for a different team. But it's just like
nice.
you just hold on to them until it's time to
Yeah,
call due and then you just bring them in.
mm-hmm.
you know you
That's
have to like my kids and collecting damn Pokemon cards. Like
yep.
you got a good one, you hold on to it, take them with
Mm-hmm.
you somewhere,
Yes.
and when they decide it's time for them to move on. But
Yeah.
yeah, I try to pull people with me only if I know it's a good place to be though. Now I've learned that I only pull people with me if I know it's a solid place to be. Because I've pulled people with me in places that were also shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which also sucks. Like, damn, I didn't mean to pull you into this shit show, but here we are.
Yeah. But it's not, and no, it's not you. And you hope with like the people there that things would turn around. Sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah, but yeah. Sometimes the leadership. It's always the leadership. It's always the leadership.
When we were talking at the very beginning about like management and management training, leadership training, I was going to say, like, I know it wouldn't solve all of the problems, but I think even just like that being mandatory at all companies
Yeah,
would help a lot. But I mean, it
it's
would have to
hard.
be legitimate. It's not just like going through the motions and like you said sometimes like, oh, we have a program you can choose to go off and do it on your own. Like that's not going to fucking work. First of all, people aren't going to do that. Yeah. But
They're gonna do it and like they're gonna phone it in. Oh, I did
right.
it. I'm one of those
The
few.
problem
Like,
is,
useless.
but they're at the top though. That's the problem. They're at the top and no one's going to make them do it. That's just why they make the middle managers do it. Like the middle
But
managers are
that's what I'm
where the
saying is
good
like the
managers
top
are.
needs to do it.
But they won't because they don't have to. Who's going to make them?
It is
I
incredibly
will.
hard to enforce the top to do it. Um, because they always have a reason why they can't.
Right.
They
Oh,
always
I'm
have a
busy.
higher
I got
priority, a higher strategy. Like there's something else
I read
going
a
on.
book.
that keeps them from doing this training that you
Mhm.
are making
People need to be a
mandatory.
lot more fucking
Um,
humble, I tell you.
and I think I would love that to be a part of the hiring process. Like, how humble is this person?
Yeah.
How much do they know that they're replaceable? That's incredibly
Yeah,
important for leaders
leadership is
to
like, oh,
know that,
nobody can
like,
touch me. So
I can
that's
I can fucking fire you and I'll find another Joe tomorrow. Like, that's incredibly important for a leader to know. And the ones who don't know it, don't ever hire them. Because if they feel like they're expendable, they're not going to join you in the mission of serving people. If that's what you want to do. And if
Oh,
your company is not about the mission of serving people, then, like, this doesn't even apply. But if you would like for
no.
that to be a part of your mission,
Rebecca goes,
you need to
no.
hire people who have you need to hire people who have a fucking ego that says, I'm not that great. That's what
Yeah,
their
no,
ego needs to say.
You
I
guys
was gonna
are.
say all the people at the top who places I've worked, it has not been about serving people. It's been about hoovering up as much money as
Yeah.
possible.
It's about money,
And
making
that's
money.
fucked up.
Patriarchy and
That's the problem.
consumerism.
Well, and the
The
problem
problem.
is you want to start your own company, but if it is about serving people, you can't show a profit and then you can't get investors. And it's just, you know what I mean? It's like
It's got to
it's
be.
it has to. I'm just saying, like, that's the problem is that people are more willing to bet on evil because it's
Yeah.
profitable.
Mm-hmm.
We
Well,
live in
this
a
is
fucked up
depressing.
world.
Yeah, this is.
I'm
That's
sorry.
where we landed. We just live in
Yep.
a
So
fucked
this
up
is a
world.
good time to end, I guess, now that we're all. Uh,
Sorry.
oh,
I love it.
it's literally just the reality of life.
Yeah, I think it's well, we can end. I'll say, like, I've found in my how old am I? 35? In my 20 years of working, that's weird. I don't anyway. I don't know that, like, burnout is avoidable. I think it's just like, if you live in America and you want to make a living, like, not be broke and scrounging, like, burnout is just a part of your day to day. It's just a part of the way that you live and the way that you operate. And trying to skirt around it is almost more burnout inducing than just accepting it. Like, trying to avoid being burnt out probably is going to lead you to more burnout. So I found that, like, taking breaks potentially, but, like, rejoining the status quo is, like,
Mm-hmm.
what just inevitably needs to happen in all areas of your life almost. That includes work and dating. We've attempted to find a solution to dating
Mm-hmm.
even, and, like, it's just not there. Like, you're gonna get fucking tired. You're gonna get tired of this shit because there's no, like, easy answer to any of it, and that sucks. There's no, like,
Well,
silver
thanks for joining
lining that
us,
I can.
Morgan.
Yeah, thanks so
Happy to
thanks so
have
Yeah,
you.
much. This is
I just figured I'd wrap it up on that note.
No,
Felt
you're
good
100% correct.
to me. Do we want to wrap it up on something positive? Do we have
we don't have to.
I don't know.
No.
rapid fire? What's a positive question that we've got?
Burnout puts the blame on us. Exploitation gives the blame back to the people really at fault.
We refuse to be complicit in
In
our
our
own
own
exploitation.
exploitation.
That's what it was. That's what you're doing too. You're refusing to be
Mm-hmm.
complicit in your own exploitation and you are leaving that.
Mm. We refuse to be complicit in our own exploitation.
Said the
All right,
two
I'll be
people
using
who are
that.
looking.
Two people who what?
I just say for the two people who are employed, but then I remembered you weren't, but you're looking for a job and I'm employed. So, like, I am a little complicit because I have to, have insurance.
I'm
So
gonna be
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
be
fire her from
complicit
the
again.
podcast. She's complicit, so we gotta.
complicit.
Get her out of here. She's done.
It'll be Morgan and
We're evil.
Jamie from now on.
I love you all for giving me some dating ideas for when I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
But
find an
no
old
rush.
man.
No rush, dude. En-
A night.
Enjoy it.
Oh, I know where you need to go. If anyone
Oh my God.
comes to town, so like Iron Maiden, any of the old
Exactly,
heads, like
nerds.
any of those old concerts, that's where the cool old dudes are, most likely with money. That's where they're going to be. Sorry.
Where did you meet your old man?
At work. I
At
ran
work.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's where they go is they go to those
I'm not going
concerts.
back to an office, so that'll never
No.
happen. So also a concert.
Yes, they're at those concerts. So all the Iron Maidens, all like the old school guys who come around and like do those tours, that's where they're going to be
Or
at.
go to concerts that you like.
They're not
I
going to
am
be
going to a
there.
concert by myself. They're not going to be there at all. This is going to be all women. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to a concert by myself for the first time ever
Yay.
on June 10th. I think the 10th.
Nice.
Yes, because we're under 30 days. June 10th. Look up Jessie Reyes if you don't know who she is.
Jesse Reyes.
Um, I'm yeah. So Jessie, Jessie, and then Reyes with a Z at the end. She's phenomenal. She happens to write really great breakup music. So I plan to be in
Nice.
the audience just like screaming and crying at the top of my lungs by myself.
Fuck yeah.
I hope you have such a good
Never been
time.
to a concert by myself, so I'm like
I did a
I'm
3-day
excited.
festival by myself and I had never done it.
Oh my
And I
God.
was so
Did you love it?
terrified. And then I was like, I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I did it.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
Because I love doing other things by
Take
myself. Like
yourself
I'll
out.
go to the movies, I'll go out to eat,
Yeah.
I'll do all the other things by myself. But I'm like, oh, it's like me in a crowd. I don't. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun.
You'll make so many friends just with people around you too. Like,
I
Yeah.
think so. I think so.
Seriously.
I'm just gonna go and enjoy myself and use it for my TikTok and Instagram content.
you get
So
to pick out a concert outfit. Oh, it's going to be so
Mm.
exciting.
I've already started thinking about it, but I'm on like a weight loss journey, so I'm like I need to wait like 2 weeks out because I some of the stuff that I'm already starting to like lose weight. Some of the stuff that I wanted to wear doesn't fit already. It's great, but I think I'm gonna try to like match her style a little bit, like comfortable boots, longer socks. I think I'm gonna do like a tennis skirt style,
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
and then like
yes.
a crop top kind of jersey. She's kind of like tomboy girly, which is very much my style, which is great. So I
Just
think I'm gonna try to mimic.
get one of those like long line like sports bras that you can just wear as a crop top. Because they
Ooh.
look really fucking cute. You can get them at like Old Navy.
Ooh. Okay, this is a good idea.
Built-in
Hold on, let me call
support. You don't have to
let me
wear a
look
real bra, but you're comfortable and you look like super cute because it looks like a little crop.
okay.
That would look really cute with a tennis skirt.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
also do
Yep.
fashion
Got it.
advice.
Yay. Okay.
We really
Got
do.
it. I'm gonna when we do it, I'm gonna send pictures.
Yeah,
Maybe
please.
I'll meet a girl
Honestly,
while I'm
See?
like
out.
the other day, not the other day, it was like a few months ago, we were driving home and Emily was like, Mom, are you bi? And I was like, I never even considered it because I married your dad when I was 23. But she's like, well, if dad dies, would you date a woman? I was like,
Maybe.
May
You wouldn't date
honestly not.
anybody. You wouldn't date. You'd be
You're
like,
right, I wouldn't.
no.
I wouldn't.
You would just be like,
You're right.
Jamie, come live here.
But
Jamie.
if I had
I
to,
just want
like,
like a companionship partnership,
yeah,
Yeah,
a, a
but
wife,
not
I would want
necessarily
a
like a
wife.
I would
sexual
want a wife.
relationship. Yeah.
Right. I would, honestly, I would. Like, I would want, do you know how much shit we would get done if we had wives? Oh my God.
So much.
So
You know
much.
how long it took me to fold like 3 loads of laundry by myself? You know how quickly I can knock that out with some girl talk and put something on the TV and we
Yeah.
just
Body doubling.
Yes.
go?
Yes.
I need that in my life, and that's why I'm like, maybe I'm just not meant for men.
Double the products, double the makeup, double the clothes, like double the help, double the wavelength.
You're not going
I
to let
think
anybody
It
use
works.
your makeup? Get out of here, Rebecca. You won't share your makeup.
Jamie, I show up trying to be not a terrible person 100%.
I show up
Okay?
not
Let
as
me
my
just-
authentic self. Just let me have
You
this.
have to find someone who doesn't do the. You got to find your right partner.
Right.
They don't do
Right.
makeup,
Yeah.
and it's
I
like,
don't really do
you gotta
makeup
find the
much.
balance.
So, see? Perfect. We're
There you
That's
go.
perfect.
fine. You
Y'all are a
can.
match made in heaven. A
Yeah.
match made in heaven. It's gonna work out perfectly when the time comes.
Yeah.
Shot. Oh my
We
God.
are
No one
planning
would be like,
Rob's
you can't buy
demise,
that.
so.
Yeah, you
If
can't.
y'all
No one
need
would be
someone
like,
to
you can't buy
cook,
that.
I'm a great
Ooh.
cook.
Yes, please.
Yes. Oh my God.
I make
Food.
food.
You would. No one would ever ask you again. What's for dinner? No one. No one would
You
ever
don't
ask
need
it.
to ask me. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna plate it lovely. You're gonna feel like you're in a gourmet restaurant, and it's gonna be
I
delicious.
love that.
You would never run out of things. No one would ever not tell you that they're out of toothpaste until it's too late.
There'd be no
Yeah,
empty
You
rolls of
would
toilet paper.
none. Oh my
never.
God.
Or the ones that are just sitting on the empty roll,
Or the
like it's a
milk that
full
has
roll,
like
but it's
this
not
much left in it that's just put back in the
Oh, I
fridge.
little
hate
enough
that.
to jiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I hate that.
yeah.
The drops of
Never
milk.
again.
No, you
Never
would have it
again.
fully stocked, fully organized. It would be beautiful.
So gorgeous.
And Morgan, by the way, we do body doubling in Discord where we get on a call and like talk to each other while like sometimes Rebecca will be working. I'll be like cleaning the house sometimes just to like
I'm into it. Just to be
so
around
yeah, just to
and
have
Yeah.
somebody
yeah,
there to like chit chat
I'm a mess.
with or just like be
I'm
there
very
as
into
like
that.
a support. Yeah.
That sounds
We
lovely.
love that. Join us
The only thing
anytime.
that I will miss is someone like mowing my lawn because I'll have to do that by
You
myself. But
just
we can
pay
hire
someone
someone
else. Yeah.
because we'll all be paid women
There
Yeah.
making it
has to
happen.
Because
be
we'll all
a
be
high
paid
school
women. Sorry.
there has to be a high school child somewhere who is willing to mow
No
your
one will
lawn.
be jealous
Yeah.
about the fact that we're more paid than them. It'll
Yeah.
just be
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
for you.
I'm
No
so proud
ego.
of you. End of
Love
sentence.
that. Great. Yeah. This sounds
Yeah.
wonderful. And I think that we've talked me into it.
Yeah, honestly. So good luck at that concert finding your wife. I hope
Yeah.
she's wonderful.
I will update you. I'm excited.
I need to be updated too. So let me in on
I
that.
will update everyone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are so glad that you are
This was
here. Thank you for
unhinged.
the great conversation. Morgan, this was
No, this was
delightful. I
great.
cannot wait
This
to have
was
you back
wonderful,
again.
Morgan. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you all for having me.
Tell
This was
everybody
like
where to
super
find you.
fun.
Yes, where can we find
Oh,
you?
that's fun. So on just about everything, it's at Morgan Scribe. Um, there's not a ton going on right now. I am working on sort of beefing up my TikTok. You can also look at Remote Work Morgan. That's also TikTok.
Ooh.
My stand store is located there. If you are in need of resume services, you're in need of help finding a remote job, which I have some expertise in, you can hit me up there and we can kind of work out what you're looking for, what price range, what area of work I can get you in there. And yeah, I don't really know what's next for me, but keep following and ideally something exciting is going to pop up in the next
Yeah.
3 to 6 months.
But
It's going to be
also,
amazing.
you're only 2 weeks in, so try to
Only 2 weeks
enjoy
in.
it.
A little
Keep,
rest too, maybe.
yeah, rest, fill yourself up a little bit. Find the things that fill you up, like going to a concert on your own.
Yes.
I yearn for
All
the
of those
Get the
things.
cubicle,
I'm really
no
fun.
more
fuck out of
remote.
here.
Mertz,
Get the
no.
fuck out of here with that. Get the
Mertz.
fuck out of here. Get that shit out
What's
of
wrong
here.
with you? What is wrong with you? People
Yeah.
like you are the problem in the world, Mertz.
Oh
Jesus.
my.
Fuck out of here with that shit. God.
Um,
On that
yeah.
note. On
All
that
right.
note.
Well, that's enough of that shit. Anyways, we will see you guys next week.
Marina's trying to ban him. Wonderful.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you so
What was
much,
wait, hold
Morgan.
on. What was the wait? What was the I can't what was the call? What happened?
Oh, he said, I yearn for the cubicle. No more remote work.
Wants to go back in to work.
That for listen. I love people that like to be in chains. Enjoy.
In
It sounds like a
chains.
fetish. Enjoy.
It probably is.
That's
I like
that's
to be
Um,
anyway. Sounds great.
yeah, next week we're gonna have Pre is going to join us. Dr. Pre is going to join us. She's a psychologist who specializes in neurodivergence. ADHD and autism. So next Thursday, join us for that. And yeah, I think that's it. Subscribe, follow on all the things. And thank you guys for being here.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Love it.
All
Bye,
right.
all.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. See ya.
Oh no, Morgan.